People came to the temple to worship God. But part of worship up to this point, Jesus has not died on the cross. He's not been risen from the dead. He has not become the substitute for the lambs that were slain for our sins. So at this point, when someone comes to the temple, they're bringing an animal with them and sacrifice it for their sins and several other things that they would sacrifice animals for. So when they came to the temple from all over, so they would come from foreign lands, they would come and they didn't bring an animal with them. So they would have to buy an animal at the temple so that they could then sacrifice it as a part of their worship. They had this huge markup price. What would happen is some would bring their animals. They were prepared. And as they're walking through security and they're going into the temple, they would be told, your animal's not good enough. You have to buy our animal, which is actually good enough. And so then they would bring that one out and, hefty price raising, make the people buy it. That animal that wasn't good enough, that they took away, they would put in the back, and then that person would take their new animal, and the next person would come, animal wasn't good enough, they would bring out the animal that they took from the person before and go, this one is good enough, you can buy this one. Now you see the robbery, the thievery. Like these are shrewd businessmen who are supposed to be, like these people are coming to worship. They're coming to love God, and they're trying to sacrifice to Him. They're trying to give, and they're being robbed, and you had to have the right money. Of course, there was a money exchange. You would come from all these foreign lands and all this different money, and they would say only a certain money is good here. But you have to go exchange money so you could buy the animal because yours wasn't good enough. And there's a hefty price difference in the exchange rate. In fact, it was equivalent to 2 hours' wage for the normal working person. The whole thing was a complete racket. And it's over something that's supposed to be so beautiful. My house will be a house of prayer. But you've made it a den of robbers. You're robbing people. Every day he was teaching at the temple, but the chief priests, here's who's involved, the chief priests, the teachers of the law, and the leaders among the people were trying to kill him. Why? He was bad for business. Always comes back to money, doesn't it? Why are they always trying to get Jesus and then get him on a cross? That seems a little overkill, literally, because he was costing them money. That's the backstory. He was bad for this business that they had created.